You are here. Welcome to Mind Body Do-Overs. I am so thrilled for you and selfishly for me and for the other women in this group. You are here for a reason. I want you to remember that. And you have invested in yourself. So congratulations. I'm really, really thrilled. This has been my life's work. Many of you know, and I am just really, really happy that you are taking a route that is very non-traditional, no quick fix here, and you're willing to look inside a little bit, get to know yourself a little better, so that you can figure out why you do what you do and change up what you feel like you want to change. So here's what I want you to think about for the next 3 months in this group. Think of yourself when you said yes, when you said, hell yes, Robin, I'm coming. You, whether you know it or not, we're creating a container. And this container, I want you to think of it as all yours. Okay, you're in the middle of your container, and it's your job to protect that space, that time, and do this work guilt-free. And that guilt-free is going to come in a lot of different ways. But I just mean as far as you taking care of yourself, taking this time out, don't think another second about it, because everyone around you benefits when you do that. We know that, but we just don't know that. So I'm here to remind you of that. This is your time. No excuses. Don't let anything in. Don't let anything in. We know about real life. We know about the real things, but excuses, we don't want those. So this is your time, your space. All right. So you're committed. You're here. And I want you to think of, you're in this container, but you're also, if you think of myself, Mind Body Do-Overs, and the other women that you're going to be working with, think of us all sitting around a campfire. And when you're close, you stay warm, right? We're connected, the Me Too's, the ahas, and we just feel that kumbaya. Okay? When you start getting away from the campfire, what happens? You get cold. That's when our mind can go, oh, it can start looping and taking us in old directions. So whenever you're doing something, this kind of work, you're trying to make changes, our brains have these deep, deep grooves. We all know them. We're familiar with them. The longer we've been on the earth, the deeper the grooves are with these habits and these thoughts and these beliefs that have brought us where we are today, right? So stay close to the campfire, stay close to your work. And I promise you the resistance will come up again and again and again. And our brain is just going to try to get us to do anything it can to keep us comfortable. So your brain is going to be saying, oh, not today. Or, oh, I don't feel like it. Or I shouldn't have spent this money because I'm not doing what I said I was going to do. I mean, it'll go on and on and on. It's all familiar. I don't even have to tell you. All right. So your container, our campfire, your investment in you, promise me you'll stay close. All right. The other thing, I don't want you to rush the work. So you will find in lesson 1 of module 1, you are either going to want to buzz through it just because it's hard. All right. We have to know, here's where our clarity comes from. We always think that we shouldn't look back, that we should just look forward. And that's what motivation is, and that's what's everything is looking forward is where we get clarity. But where we really get clarity is when we look back at what, retrospect, hindsight, right? So module 1, you're going to have to hang on, and I'll tell you more about this in the module 1 introduction. But it is all about accepting, not just really looking at where you're starting, but accepting where you've been and where you are now in order to build something greater out there. All right, so this is going to be fun work if you promise to look at it that way. So please don't rush. Anytime we do anything with trying to change our body or just any goal we have, we're so focused on getting there that we're really just not even present in the steps and the action. And what Mind Body Do-Overs is, a big part of this is it's about being more than doing. And if you are a doer and you are a task checker and you're type A and you just love just accomplishing, but also the other side of that can be exhaustion, burnout, guilt from not ever getting all the checklists done, the whole thing. If you are like that, you're going to be a little extra challenged with, well, what do you mean being? Just tell me what to do. And there is none of that here. So, and I know you're going, what are we going to do for 3 months if you don't tell me what to do? It's going to be exciting because you're going to find out how to trust yourself a lot more during this program in all areas of your life. Okay, but especially Mind Body Do-Overs, we're talking about not dieting and who you want to become as an eater. So again, who do you want to be as an eater comes up, and we're going to be zeroing in on that. So don't rush your work, enjoy the journey. And here's one more tip for life that I have. This has helped me so much over the last just 2 years. When I understood that my work will never be done on myself. Like I'm not ever going to arrive, and you will never arrive. We just, because we keep evolving, things keep changing. So what our job really is to learn how to adapt and adapt and adapt, and come so strong with our self-trust that we can do that, that if we just know we have that, then the rest of it doesn't stress us out. So there's a lot of that in here where you're going to find out you have your own back. That's the job here. All right, so the third thing that is going to really help you, and I cannot stress this enough, I really cannot stress this enough, especially when it comes to, it's so easy to sign up for something and then be excited in the beginning and start falling off. That's our human nature, right? Okay, it's exciting in the beginning. We have this vision of, I'm going to come out the other side like this. And then the minute we feel like we're not stepping up enough, or we're not getting what we thought we were going to get out of it because, well, you know what? We just really haven't put in the time we thought we would. When that starts happening, it's so easy. Again, our brain wants us to quit. So here's what I want you to do. Keep this so simple. This one mantra, I want you to think it however many times a day you need to, not just for this course or program, but for you in everything you're doing in your life. I use it every day. It helps me every day, even if it just means to take a teeny tiny step in the direction that I want to go. Here's what I want you to do. Take a sticky note. I don't care. You might need to take 20 of them. One goes on your car dash, bathroom mirror, the other bathroom mirror, front door, back door, fridge door, cupboard door, whatever. Just keep showing up. That's what I want you to write. Just keep showing up. And then my little signature always has a smiley face and a little heart down here. You can put that on there and think of me if you want to. Please just keep showing up. It is for you first. And secondly, because you've signed up for this group, you matter to these other women in this group. I promise you that. And on the days that you don't want to show up the most are the days that we need you the most, and that you're going to afterwards say, I needed to be there the most. Okay, so trust me on that. Anytime we do anything, we need to give it attention. This is your 3 months to give yourself your attention, and your love, and your grace, and your patience, and your everything you've got. Okay, so just keep showing up. Promise me that if you are struggling for any reason to keep showing up, I want to hear from you. I'm not kidding. I want you to come to me. If you feel like in these group sessions, if you're not stepping up to be coached and you're watching someone else be coached, a lot of times, just a side note here, you can get so much out of watching someone else be coached. And obviously, we're not going to coach everyone I'm not going to be coaching someone or everyone each time. It depends. We're going to go in this. There's no cookie cutter deal here. This is all going to be what comes to the table each time from the lessons and from what you're experiencing. So even if you don't know what you need, or you think it doesn't matter that you come to the Zoom call, promise me you'll just show up. I can't stress it enough. If your work isn't done, show up. If you're having a bad hair day, show up. If you're cranky, show up. And we're going to do check-ins at the beginning of the calls. So if you're cranky, guess what? You get to say that. You guys, I need space today. I'm cranky. This is a safe space, all right? And it's going to be fun, and it's going to be exciting. And I want you to promise me right now that you are going to take full responsibility for your experience here. I promise you I will come. I will give 200%. I can't speak for the other women, but I know the women that have joined up for this group during this session, and it's going to be a great group. So please bring your best self. We'll still meet you where you are, but just show up. Stay in integrity, follow through for yourself, and just show up. All right, this is going to be great. Thanks for being here. Again, thank you for your trust. And again, welcome to Mind Body Do-Overs.